Thank you for coming. You all look ravaging, if that's a word. Do you want the short one or the long one? Very proud of all my children, especially this one. She's very... No, I've got a Manor. I've got a Manor. Come on. I didn't cry at the wedding though. Crying at the speech. Fucking get a grip. The one that's Dale, this is your turn.
Like, yeah, right. So he sent me this picture. He sent me a picture this morning. So don't forget Rosie's bed and the fiver. You're gonna know. So he sent me a picture. And it's Rosie's bed with a fiver on top. Ladies and gentlemen, with the exception of my three at the front, would you all please take your seats? Good afternoon and welcome to the lovely setting of Dodford Manor, a venue that has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. We're here today to witness and to celebrate the marriage of McKinley and Catherine. And on their behalf, may I thank you for joining with them in this, the celebration of their very special day. We hope it will be a happy and memorable day for you all, especially for you. So as we begin our ceremony, may I ask who presents Kathleen to be married to McKinley?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Would you like to give your daughter a kiss? Shake McKinley's hand. Wish him luck if you think he needs it. Do you want to hang on to your bouquet? Or? Lovely. And then you can hold hands. And then you both feel a bit more relaxed. My name is Debbie, and on behalf of West Northamptonshire Registration Service, it's an honour and a privilege to be able to conduct your ceremony today. My colleague is Val, and as the registrar, it is her responsibility to witness your marriage and to complete all the legal paperwork. McKinley and Kathleen have found in each other happiness, fulfilment, and love. Their relationship has been deepened and enriched by Rosie, whom we all welcome here today. They now wish to affirm their relationship, to offer each other and Rosie the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. But before we can proceed with the wedding ceremony, I do have to ask that if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment why McKinley and Kathleen may not be joined in matrimony, they should declare it now. And I think we're all quiet. So McKinley, would you state your full name?
McKinley Anthony Mooney.
And Kathleen, yes.
Kathleen Fern.
Kathleen Anthony Mooney and Kathleen Fern Whitton, before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily and into for life, to the exclusion of all others. But further, it is a special union to provide love, care, support and friendship to each other throughout the joys and sometimes the challenges that life can bring. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that to the best of your knowledge and belief, there is no lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. And it's tradition, we'll start with our groom first. So McKinley, if you repeat after me, please. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, McKinley Anthony Mooney.
Why I, McKinley Anthony Mooney.
May not be joined in marriage.
May not be joined in marriage.
To Kathleen Fern Whitton.
To Kathleen Fern Whitton.
And Kathleen, again, you repeat after me, please. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Kathleen Fern Whitton.
Why I, Kathleen Fern Whitton.
May not be joined in marriage.
May not be joined in marriage.
To McKinley Anthony Mooney.
To McKinley Anthony Mooney.
So McKinley and Kathleen have chosen a reading they'd like to share with you. So could I invite Emma to come to the front, please?
Forever. Will you love me when I'm ancient? Will you feel the same as today? Will I still make you have butterflies and feel proud in every way? Will you still chat to me daily and try to make me laugh? Will you still wake up each morning and turn to me with a grin? Will you still tell me I'm beautiful and mean it outside and in? Will you always want to hold me and want me to feel blissfully safe? Will you still know what I'm thinking just by reading what lies on my face? And if you still want to go ahead with it, then here's where I'd like to go. So answer yes to all of these questions. Then there's no doubt this will last forever.
That was lovely, thank you. Yeah, deserves a round of applause. So the moment has now arrived for McKinley and Kathleen to contract their marriage before you, their family and friends. These are the special words that bring them together both formally and publicly. And although you've all been invited to witness the special event, could I ask that Annette and Michael stand forward, please? just step forward and come and stand beside our couple. And we ask you to come forward just to make sure you hear the vows being spoken, and then we'll ask you to sign the paperwork a little bit later on. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask that if you're able to please stand to join together for the celebration of their marriage. And if you two could turn and face each other, you can still hold hands. So, McKinley, I'm going to ask you this long question now that we talked about earlier, and I'm sure you can remember what answer I'm looking for. McKinley, will you take Kathleen to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love her, support her, and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Please repeat these words after me, but say them to Kathleen. I, McKinley Anthony Mooney,
I, McKinley Anthony Mooney,
take you, Kathleen Fernwhitten,
take you, Kathleen Fernwhitten,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And the same long question for you, Kathleen. Kathleen, will you take McKinley to be your wedded husband, to share your life with him, to love him, support him, and comfort him, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Please repeat these words after me. I, Kathleen Fernwhitten,
I, Kathleen Fernwhitten,
take you, McKinley Anthony Mooney,
to
to be my wedded husband.
be my wedded husband.
Just double check we heard those vows loud and clearly.
Yes.
But we'll ask you to sign the paperwork a little bit later on. Would you all please be seated? Traditionally, the wedding ceremony is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises that you are making to each other. May these rings remind you always of the vows that you pledged to each other today. I'm not currently burning a hole in Dell's pocket. So would you like to stand forward? Lovely. If you could open the box. Well done. And McKinley, if you could take Kathleen's ring first. Hold it on the tip of her finger. And repeat these words after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage
And as a token of our love.
and a token of our love.
And slide that one
Sorry.
And Gary, if you could offer the box to Catherine. Thank you. Good job done. Yeah. And then if you could just hold it on the tip of McKinley's finger and repeat these words after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
And as a token of our love. And shove that ring right down hard. So McKinley, Kathleen, you've got additional promises that you'd like to make to each other. So McKinley, would you like to start first?
You just roll it
There we
out.
go. Oh my God.
Kathleen, they say a life lived with love will never be dull, and never so right. On the day we met, I never thought we stood here today, but it couldn't have worked out any more perfect. Things I love about you are endless. Your smile, your laugh, your kindness, and the love you give to me and Rosie. I know how much I annoy you at times with my indecision and how actively I avoid making important choices, but I've got this one so right. The decision to spend the rest of my life totally devoted to you. The journey has been a whirlwind right from the very start, with ups, downs, highs and lows, but all of which have made us stronger, and I couldn't do life without you now. I love you. You keep me so grounded, support me through my dark days, and shine brighter than anyone else I've ever met. You put up with me and my annoying moods and made me laugh harder than I ever thought possible. You saved me from myself, and for that I'll be forever grateful. I promise to love you unconditionally. Whether life is easy or hard, I promise to be a shoulder to cry on and an ear to talk off. Whenever you may need it, I promise to give you all of me. And on the days, and more on the days that you feel weak, I'll be there to support you through it all. I promise to cherish you and to hold you in the highest regard forever. If you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, I'll be right there by your side to help you in any way I can. I'll be your sidekick, your accomplice, your ally, your navigator for the rest of your life. I promise to share with you my time and attention, to bring joy, strength and imagination to our relationship. I promise to keep myself open and share everything I can. Most of all, I promise to make you laugh no matter how inappropriate the time, because when we laugh together, we've been stopping forever.
Oh, that was lovely. Follow that one then.
Now, I find some special here out of all things in the world because I never met them. His brother, my best friend, and truly. From this day forward, I'm sitting with you, told you, and very, very, very old. I promise I'll stand by you in nice, wonderful moments, but also when life becomes difficult. I promise I'll never stop choosing dinner again. I may not be able to promise that I'll always be perfect, that I will not stress or be moody, but I'll always love you everything that I am. And as much as you've made me wait long enough to be part of the call club, I promise I will not make you wait too much whilst I get ready for the rest of my life. I love you to the moon back for everything.
Family and friends of McKinley and Kathleen, through the vows that they have made today, they are pledging themselves to each other for the years ahead, believing that whatever life may hold for them, they will share with the strength and the love that their marriage will bring. Today is a new beginning for you both. This day will form a milestone in your lives, and I do hope you look back on it with much joy and McKinley and Kathleen, you have made your declarations of marriage as prescribed by law, and through them have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of the registrar, your witnesses, your family and friends gathered here today. It therefore gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are now joined together lawfully as husband and wife. Well, many congratulations to you both. I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic day here today and many years of happy marriage together. So now we have to come to the signing of the paperwork. So if I could ask you to come round to this side of the table. If you'd like to help your wife, who is seated in either chair.
Yeah, can you all go for me? Cheers. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. You all look ravaging, if that's a word. Do you want the short one or the long one? Okay.
The short one, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll read it short. Well, you all look lovely. Thank you for joining us on a brilliant day today to join these lovely people as a group family. Rosie, it's all about you. Okay. I'm not very good at speaking out loud, unless I'm mad. But I'm going to bore you for a couple of minutes. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, no. When I met Amy, I didn't really plan to have a family. But taking on 3 children at the time has made a massive impact in my life. God, I want to cry. Very proud of all my children, especially this one. She's been... No, I've got a man up. I've got a man up. Come on. I didn't cry at the wedding though. Crying at the speech. Fucking get a grip. The one that's Dale, this is your turn. Mate, sorry, I'm fucking falling to bits. You know what? Last night I sat writing this speech, and me and my dad would like, hour, get this together. 3 times I wrote this speech, and I can't fucking see it, and I can't read it. To be fair. Thank you. Okay, we'll go for it. Come on. I want you to fucking read it. Right, let's start again. Sorry, guys. When I met Amy, I'm going to read it from the bit of paper. I never knew then that I would have 3 children that had such an impact on my life. One of which of those was Kathleen. Sorry. Who today has grown up as a beautiful woman as she is. Not to say the fact that life was smooth running. Here we go. On one occasion, Amy decided that she'd got to go away with work, and she left me in control of the children. Kathleen decided that we were going to have a trampoline. And that, to be fair, she fell off the trampoline and said she'd hurt herself. I'm on your side. Good kid. Love you. To be fair, Kathleen said that she broke her wrist. I was like, you'll be fine. No problem. So I rang Amy, what do I do? You need to take her to A&E. I was like, all right, okay. Yes, exactly, Rosie. So we took her to A&E, and A&E said she was fine after an operation. And some pins in her arm and her thumb. And I was like this big. I said, you'll be fine. But she got over that. We got rid of the trampoline. Sorry. So in the end, she got her own back on me. She decided she was going off-roading. In Wales, on a mountain. She broke down on a Sunday on a mountain. I got a... Who was that? Was that you, Simon? Now's the time. Oh, okay. Got the phone call on a Sunday. I'm lost. Broke down on a mountain in Wales. So what did I do? Jumped in my truck, got the trailer, go fetch her. Got to this mountain. Oh, fuck me, where's this truck? It was a big mountain. We found you. We brought you in. Put your ex-boyfriend in the boot to serve him right. I didn't mean to put that in the speech, but it just came out. Sorry. Sorry, mate. That was before Mac, by the way. Kathleen is one of those 3 daughters that I love very much. And I'm very, very proud of. Oh, that's the end. Oh, fucking hell. Copycat, where are you? Hang on. I know she'll ring. I have, I've done it. Anyway, thanks for coming. Have a nice one home. No, take it. Kathleen and Mark has made an amazing team. Ever since we met, they've given us a great couple. Short term. I would love to welcome you to our family, even though you are already part of our family. Somebody that I'm very proud of. Don't touch me, Mickey Day. I'm over here. Okay? And I only said that in the speech because Google told me to. But I do love you. Sorry. Oh, I fucking hate talking to you, load of bastards. Hang on. Me and Amy are incredibly proud of you both and what you have already achieved. A beautiful home, a loving relationship, brilliant jobs, and of course, the most important, oh, she's gone. Rosie, you are letting me write down. Rosie, I love you. I love you. And obviously, it's not about these two. It's about the kid. Okay?
Grandmother, come and save you.
Are you coming to give me a cuddle? Yes. Come on then.
You can look it.
You a kiss? No.
No.
We're all kisses at 2:20 this morning. Oh dear. Hang on, I've read this. Sorry. I'm not very good with paperwork, as Amy can tell me. You can imagine that she is the light of our lives. We're so proud of these two. Rosie, for making our lives complete. Don't laugh at me, child. So, ladies and gentlemen, short and sweet, sorry for the blubber. If you'd like to stand. And please toast the bride and groom, the Moonies, Mr. and Mrs. Mooney. I love you all very much.
Have a drink now.
By the way, it's Dale's turn.
No, it isn't. It is.
Well, maybe you should take your turn.
Yours on your phone as well.
Yeah, I think we're doing it right. You'll have to excuse me for holding my phone. I've not written it anywhere else. So I just want to start by saying a massive thank you to everyone that's come today. Oh, it means the world to us to share this moment with all of you, the people that make our lives better. And yeah, especially you, Rosie. Finish your tantrum now, have we? Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, it makes this moment even more special for the two of us to have all of you here with us to share it with. I know he's still feeling a little bit sore, but I want to say a massive thank you to the new in-laws. Thank you for everything you do for us, for me, Kathleen, for Rosie, and thank you for the amazing woman that you've raised. And I promise to take care of her forever. Thank you for being so welcoming to me, and even more so now that I've got Rosie. I know how hard that must have been for a lad to just walk in and.
Every time there's a sleepover.
I completely understand. I'm lost. That's thrown me, that has. Yeah, without you guys, none of this would be possible. Any of it. Not the wedding, not us, not anything. So a massive thank you, and I'll come round and get some drywalling tips before long, because I'm sure there'll be a hole or two before long.
I didn't mention that.
I thought you were going to.
I just thought I mentioned the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, that's loads better. A massive thank you as well to my parents. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. Even if you are mostly useless.
So proud.
Yeah, massive thank you to you guys. Like without your help and support, with Rosie, with us, with the wedding, we just wouldn't be here. So, a huge thank you, and I hope that we can all do you proud. We're trying. I want to extend that as well to all our friends and family, all you guys. You know who you are. You've been with us from the start of our journey together, right from when we were steaming in a pub somewhere, and right up to now when we're here being all sensible and adult.
Sensible.
Trying to be sensible and adult. And we're so happy that you can be here to start this next stage of our journey with us. Because without you guys, it's a pretty boring journey. I'm sure they all wanted individual shout-outs. I've certainly been asked for at least one, but I haven't got all day. So a massive thank you to the bridesmaids, as a plural. You all look amazing, and you've all. I can see another one over there. You all look fantastic. Thank you for keeping her sane through all of this, because we all know she's a stress head. Exactly. Thank you for looking after her, for organising her hen do, for looking after, just taking care of everything. You guys are one of a kind. Well, I know there's four of you, but it's close enough. To my guys that have been here as well, thank you all. A massive thanks to you boys for organising everything for us, especially you. And I'm sure you're gagging to get up here and do your speech. But I just want to say a massive thanks. More than 2 decades, and that's brought you to here, shaking like a shitting dog in your chair. Without you guys, I'd be nowhere. So thank you very much. And then the last one I want to say is thank you to my amazing wife. And that sounds so weird to say. You look stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm so lucky that I get to do all this for you. Who knew that dropping that drink all them years ago would lead right up to here, but it worked, so we'll roll with it. It's been a massive whirlwind, holidays, adventures, a house, a kid that's trashing the gaff. And now you're finally part of our little cool club. So I'd like to say I love you with everything that I've got, and I'd like to raise a glass to you. My beautiful wife. And then we've just got some thank yous to do, so I'd like to call upon my little helper for the time being. She's incredibly unhelpful. Not you. I just want to say a massive thanks to Nanny Ann and Copper Kev, who've got you a little something. Thank you for supplying. Thank you for supplying all our the wonderful gin, and thank you for just being amazing. We love you lots. And thank you for everything you do for us. A massive thank you to Coco, because Those cupcakes and brownies look absolutely amazing. Try harder. So thank you so much for sorting that. I should have done this a bit better, really, because you're going all over the place. A massive thank you to Emma. Your reading was beautiful. Thank you so much. I know we thrust that upon you a little bit. And thank you for always being there for us. You're like Kathleen's adoptive mum, and she wouldn't be without you. To our parents, Amy and Mum. You're meant to be helpful. Because we wouldn't be here without either of you, so it's a massive thank you to you too. And then there's just a couple of little gifts for Maisie and Tom. Yes, baby. Oh, yeah. You can talk to Maisie, Thomas. To Maisie and Tom.
Thomas has got his headphones on.
Thomas is up there hiding somewhere. Yeah, you got.
Nanny's got your present.
Nanny's got your present, maybe.
Mum. Mum. Mum.
Better Nanny.
Help Moana bag. A Moana bag.
So a massive thank you to everyone. Again, we can't thank you enough for being here today. You have done us. We hope you do. We're all proud, and hope we don't see you in here again in 5 years. And I'll hand you over to the next man.
Right, to those of you that know me, I think you know full well that I've been absolutely shitting myself for this. Mike, you have made it easier by blubbering all the way through, so thank you very much.
I've got your back.
I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And you still didn't thank me in your speech. I've been hoping over the last couple of weeks that this man would ring me up and say he'd replace me for a carp. Unfortunately, that call never came. It's fantastic to see so many people in this room, lots of new and unfamiliar faces. Probably means you shouldn't have been invited, but at least you filled the empty space and made it look like they're popular. I first met McKinley 20 years ago in 2003, playing for Bilton Ajax. In fact, most of the lads here today have met you whilst playing football, whether it be indoor, school or club. And I think we all sympathise with you, Kathleen, knowing that you're shit in most positions. Two people that I don't know how they made the invite list, that's my parents. I'd like to personally thank them, because without whom, me and McKinley might not actually have any friends. My house has always been the social hub. They spent a very lot of money and a very lot of time building a brand new kitchen. The very next weekend, this man came over for a World Cup game against Croatia. He turned up 3 hours early so we could watch Wales. In those 3 hours, he managed to chuck burgers over the garden fence into the neighbours and cover every single wall he could in his own vomit. And before the game kicked off, me and Curtis had tucked him back up in his own bed at home. Okay, apparently we chucked him in the hallway. But he got back safely, and that's all that matters. Because my mum was ready to kill him.
Sorry, Deborah.
There's a very specific pre-drinks at mine that I remember. And it's the first night that we met Kathleen. We knew that Chelsea was going to bring a friend, which was Kathleen. And this man said to me, "Oh, shit you not, don't worry, we'll get you with Chelsea's friend tonight." Those were his words to me. "We will get you with Chelsea's friend tonight." And to that Malia table, or that Malia table over there, I think we call it the Mitch Bow, when I say that when she came through the door, he was already at the bar getting her a drink. Given the fact I'm now stood at her wedding and she's got a child, I'd like to thank you for taking one for the team. I woke up the next morning, extremely hungover, to a call from McKinley telling me, please don't tell my mum where I was tonight, as he told Annette that he'd gone to an afters party and I'd left early, as he trudged away from Kathleen's in the snow. I was told last night that apparently you two didn't know that McKinley had gone round on night one. But that's the girl that you're proud of, apparently. Talking of Kathleen, I've been told that I have to say just how beautiful that she looks today. I'd like to personally thank Amelia's friend Shruti, who's done all the makeup, and she didn't even charge Kathleen extra to do her forehead. Me and Kathleen have had our fair share of ups and downs along the road, and we've had some tears, but there's also been nights where I've held her hair back as she's chucked up on the floor. And I'd just like to say, fucking hell, I'm going now. I fucking love you.
Go on. Come on. Take a breath. Take a breath.
I'm doing a mic. Thank you.
Gay.
There was one night we went out in Zinc and I stood in the smoking area with Kathleen as she thought McKinley was the worst human being on planet Earth and everything was going wrong. I'd just like to apologise for whatever advice I gave you that night that's dragged you to this point now. And then there's Rosie. If you ignore all the chicken pox, she's the most beautiful girl in this room. Which is surprising, given that she's a product of these two. I was actually there when we believed that Rosie may have been conceived. We'd been on a night out in Sheffield, and we'd returned home early so that we could watch Fury versus Wilder 2. We had about an hour before the fight, and McKinley gave me the wink and said, I'm just going to go upstairs to bed and I'll text you when I'm coming down. I didn't follow suit, and I left Amelia in bed by herself and sat downstairs whilst I had some crispy seaweed. Little did I know that I'd be below their bedroom and it'd be the worst mistake I've ever made. I've been thinking for ages of how to describe this event in a speech. And then 2 weeks ago, it was the Cheltenham Festival. And I realised you had the pre-race roar and excitement and endless thought process of only good outcomes. And then 30 seconds later, your horse has fallen at the first hurdle, and the sigh of disappointment from Kathleen reverberated around my temporary lounge for the evening. Little did you know that it would only take 30 seconds to ruin the rest of your life. However, that's not the worst, because in 18 years' time, McKinley will be going round Curtis's to pick up Rosie after she's just been with Finley. I'm coming to the end, and Amelia's been blagging on at me all week that I have to tell the bridesmaids that they look beautiful. Make sure you tell them, they look really nice, they look really nice. So this is me saying thanks for coming and making Kathleen's day so special for her. She deserves it, and you all look all right. I'd like to give a special thank you to Kathleen for picking a team with such a huge average breast size. And if anyone sees them pop out on the dance floor, let me know. I'll be grateful. Before I go into this one, to finish off, I'd like to apologise to both my own and McKinley's family for any emotional unrest. But one thing we've always bonded over is the fact that both of us should have a brother here tonight. That's not supposed to be funny. Both their graves sit only 5 spaces apart, and I know that today of all days, he'd have been very proud of you, mate. That's it. To the bride and groom.
Darn it.